Highest paid NBA players 2021. 1. LeBron James, USD $95.4 million. Unsurprisingly, the king still reigns supreme. While the coronavirus put a slow on new endorsements across the board, LeBron James was able to generate an impressive USD $64 million in earnings through this avenue. That number, combined with his USD $31.4 million salary, was enough to put him in top spot in Forbes' 2021 highest-earning NBA players list. Most notably, James moved away from his long-term deal with Coca-Cola this year, signing a massive contract with PepsiCo. He still retains endorsement partnerships with AT&T, Beats, Nike, Walmart, Rimowa, GMC and Blaze Pizza. Team: Los Angeles Lakers total earnings. USD $95.4 million salary. USD $31.4 million endorsements. USD $64 million. 2. Steph Curry, USD $74.4 million, coming in second for this year's highest-earning NBA players list is shooting god Steph Curry. The two-time MVP and Golden State Warriors star raked in a cool USD $74.4 million over the period, including a whopping USD $40 million off the court. The biggest development for Curry this year was the announcement of his new Under Armour-backed Curry brand. Featuring a mixture of footwear, apparel and accessories across multiple sports, the new venture is worth around USD $20 million a year, but will pick up should the brand take off. It's a great return for Curry, who missed all but 5 games last season after recovering from a broken hand. Team: Golden State Warriors total earnings. USD $74.4 million salary. USD $34.4 million endorsements. USD $40 million. 3. Kevin Durant, USD $65.2 million. Kevin Durant's contract is almost as big as he is, but the former MVP really scored in December. Massive tech company Uber bought food delivery service Postmates for USD $2.65 billion, a startup that Durant had invested in back in 2016. According to Forbes, Durant turned his initial USD $1 million into USD $15 million thanks to the buyout. Team: Brooklyn Nets total earnings. USD $65.2 million salary. USD $31.2 million endorsements. USD $34 million. 4. Russell Westbrook, USD $58.1 million. It's been an interesting few years for Russell Westbrook. Several teams in a run of streaky form may have lowered the former MVP's stock, but it hasn't impacted his earnings. Over the last year, Westbrook secured an impressive USD $58.1 million, with his Nike partnership accounting for most of that. Team: Washington Wizards total earnings. USD $58.1 million salary. USD $33 million endorsements. USD $25 million. 5. James Harden, USD $50 million. The Beard has locked up one of the biggest contracts in NBA history and it shows. James Harden's huge USD $33 million salary has kept the now Brooklyn Net in fine form. However, in December, Harden announced he had joined fragrance brand Pura as an investor and creative director. Harden also enjoys endorsements from Stance, Art of Sport and Body Armor. Team: Brooklyn Nets total earnings. USD $50 million salary. USD $33 million endorsements. USD $17 million. 6. Giannis Antetokounmpo, USD $49 million. It's no surprise that two-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo makes an appearance on the highest-paid NBA players 2021 list. Back in December, the Greek Freak signed the richest deal in NBA history, securing a 5-year contract extension with the Milwaukee Bucks worth a whopping USD $228 million. At just 26 years of age, Antetokounmpo is definitely one of the youngest players on this list, so you can expect to see his stock rise in the next few years, particularly if Disney has anything to do with it. The entertainment giant has reportedly locked up the rights to a movie about his life, following his journey from Greece to NBA stardom. According to Forbes, The film will be released in 2022. Team: Milwaukee Bucks total earnings: USD $49 million salary, USD $22 million endorsements, USD $27 million. 7. Klay Thompson, USD $43.3 million. He might be going through one of the most unlucky injury runs in sports history, but Golden State Warriors shooting guard Klay Thompson is still making some serious coin. This year, the All-Star joined Alex Morgan, Travis Pastrana and Paul Rodriguez to launch a CBD brand, Just Live. Further to that, the injured star has endorsement deals with Tissot, Mercedes-Benz, Kaiser Permanente and a monster deal with Chinese shoe partner Anta. Team: Golden State Warriors total earnings: USD $43.3 million salary, USD $28.3 million endorsements, USD $15 million. 8. Kyrie Irving, USD $43 million. It's been an interesting start to the year for Kyrie Irving, but it hasn't impacted his earnings too much. Earlier in 2021, he copped a nearly USD $900,000 infringement for missing games and a $50,000 fine for violating COVID-19 protocols. Nevertheless, lucrative endorsement deals and a monster salary are keeping the Brooklyn guard more than comfortable. Team: Brooklyn Nets total earnings: USD $43 million salary, USD $26 million endorsements, USD $17 million. 9. Chris Paul, USD $40.1 million. The point guard gets his. Chris Paul managed to net a cool USD $40.1 million this year, despite having the lowest endorsement earnings on the list. The current NBA Players Association president has an enormous contract that has carried him to his third team since signing, and it could be getting bigger. Paul has an option next season worth USD $44.2 million that any man in his position would surely take up. Team: Phoenix Suns total earnings: USD $40.1 million salary, USD $33.1 million endorsements, USD $7 million. 10. Damien Lillard, USD $39 million. Portland Trailblazers star and perennial All-NBA guard Damien Lillard rounded out the top 10 in this year's highest-earning NBA players list. He earned much of his USD $39 million through endorsement deals and a new partnership with Gatorade's Bolt 24 product line. Perhaps more impressively, Lillard also launched an annual internship program last year for a half-dozen disadvantaged students at high schools in Los Angeles, New York and Chicago. Team: Portland Trailblazers total earnings: USD $39 million salary, USD $25 million endorsements, USD $14 million. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.